Hello and welcome back to another Hothead 444 set review. Today we have set number 71813, the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo, from Ningo Dragon's Rising. This set comes with 8 minifigures, 3 exclusive. We have Climber Lloyd, Climber Kai, Climber Nia, Climber Zane, Lord Raz, Jordana, Cinder, and the Wolf Mask Warrior. Wolf Mask Claw Warrior, my bad. So, just flicking this around to the back of the box, we can see that there is indeed a trap door. Zane is stealing the giant gong while getting attacked, and Lord Raz and Nia are about to have a face-off, while Jordana is drinking tea. Interesting. So, unfortunately there's no punch holes, so we'll have to do this by cutting the tape. There we go. Oh yes, here we go. Okay, so we have bag 2, 7, 4, 1, 6, 8, 5, and way over there, bag number 3. So we have 8 numbered bags in total. This is so far our biggest set. Oh, we have 2 of these. I assume they're the zip lines. Oh, but wait, there's more. Let us just fail miserably at doing a clean tear. Jesus. Oh my god. Lego, I hope you're not watching this, because I have just mutilated this package here. We have the instruction booklet. And is there stickers? Oh, there are. We do have stickers indeed. Okay. Actually, not too many, actually, which is surprising for a set this large. So, we shall indeed start with bag 1 over here, and get into the build. And here we have the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo all built up. Bloody hell, this gives off a massively great first impression. Oh my word. The dark blue, the magenta, the black, the grey, the red eyes in the middle are really imposing on that wolf head. And of course, who could forget the blinged up gong of shattering down the bottom there. Where to even flippin' begin? Okay, I suppose we should start with the small battle arena down front. And honestly, this is great. I mean, there's just so much you can do with this thing. You can I have Cinder here right now. I can place him here, over here. I mean, yeah, imagine someone hitting the gong right there. You could have him here. And honestly, there's just so much you can do with this. I'll just grab Kai real quick. And yeah, you can make them simulate different fight scenes. And because of all the jumper plates, yeah, you can put them in really dynamic poses and they don't have to balance because they're stuck down. Yeah, one of my favorite parts are these translucent clear pieces where you could actually have characters leaping up on this and actually fight each other. And kind of use the outside here, yeah, and just make them fight. And obviously Kai wins because he's a Chad. So, yeah. And honestly, Kai just defeats any Smoke Master, really, let's be honest. This is an amazing play piece, or display piece, actually. It can work for both. Yeah, this is really good, and I'm so glad it's included. But, moving on, we have the base of the dojo, which it doesn't look bad without it there, either. It still looks really good. We have a small weapons rack with some spiked weapons and a couple spears. But yeah, these are obviously hooked on by clips and these just sit in there. So yeah, that weapon rack is good. We have some dark blue and magenta foliage over here, with some spooky black branches going up and out, which they look really good, really cementing this temple is in a jungle, well, this dojo. And speaking of nature and jungle and all that, here we get to the first big pillar of the two, and this one is kind of a black tree that's kind of just branching out and all that kind of thing. I really love the sort of snaking up design that it has. Sorry, blocking it with my hand. Yeah, sort of just snaking up right here and using all these different slope and angle pieces. And we flip this, or just shift it to the side. We actually have a small branch coming out there as well. And we also have some roots over here too. Right along there. Just lift the gong up out the way. Yeah, and some teeth with a bone down there too. And actually this is attached with one of the SCCBS joint pieces they introduced for the Evo Mech wave, which honestly this is a much better use of that part. But yeah, this tree is great. Just shifting that around, you can actually see there's a printed target piece there. Shifting over to the other side, we have a Wolf Mask Warrior here. Kind of just have him placed there, we'll move him out the way. And we have two of those joint pieces here, and yeah, you'll notice that these pieces are used quite a bit throughout the build, and I suppose that, I reckon, yeah, they're put there for minifig posability and all that, which is nice. So, moving along to this tree here, which you can hold prisoners here. So, on the box art, they use Zane, so we shall take Lloyd here, real quick, and just tie him up here. We'll put that there, and then wrap the chain around, and then put that back on the other side, and yeah, Lloyd is pretty much caught there until one of his fellow ninja team members rescues him. So yeah, that feature I love. course, it doesn't have to be Zane or Lloyd or anyone in particular. You can tie up anyone there. The rest of this tree has some nice foliage coming out there with the magenta leaves here. And then moving up we have dark blue and more magenta up here. Using one of the lantern pieces actually, which is a very creative use of that part. I love that very much. And while we're here, we'll use Nia for this actually. We'll have Nia here, and with the climber hook pieces, you can actually use them as zip lines, so they'll slowly go along right down there, which is a great use for the climber hook piece, and a great use for the other piece too. Moving on to this pillar here, we talked about the tree one earlier. This one has a lot of rock detailing, and which I love that they've switched up one for so it's not symmetrical. And we obviously have these stone pillar pieces jetting out the side there. Now, this you might have heard in other reviews, but the Ninjago is nothing. It's literally just Shadow Dojo right there. And then these banners here, yeah, they just say SD and have a Wolf Ouroboros symbol on them. So yeah, the Ninjago in this is nothing too, you know, extremely outlandish. Ah well, you win some, you lose some, but yeah. Speaking of wins, hidden secret compartment here, and when you open up this, you can reveal one of those new blood, well not new, they're definitely not new anymore, one of those blood sword pieces in here, which that's hidden away nicely. There is a slight bit of resistance when you get to there, but ah well, it's alright. And moving around to the back of the set actually, we'll just, yeah, the tree from the back looks nothing too different, but you can actually see that there's actually places for minifigs to go up there. So grab Lloyd again real quick. You can have him jump up here, and he is hard to pose on this one, but it's alright. So that's the bottom layer. And even so, this thing, I haven't covered much of this yet, and I'm loving it. Now before we move up to the upper level, I'd like to take a look at this wolf head here real quick, because lots of people have been saying this is a Chima set in disguise, and honestly with this wolf head I can see that. This is brilliantly done, and all the shaping, the angles of all of this rock work and the red with the eyes, all of that is done beautifully. It's a tiny hint of dark tan up here and here, but apart from that, it's pretty much all dark grey. And actually, if you pull down on the gong here, you can release a rock that's hidden in there. There we go. Yeah, just release a rock there, and you'll see the head slowly going down. Slowly but surely. Yeah, the wolf head unfortunately can't hold up that well by itself like this. But yeah, I mean, just speed the process up. Yeah, it'll eventually fall down to there, which is not the best design ever, but I mean, yeah, it's still good enough. Just reload the rock here real quick. Moving on to the upper level here, this is nothing shy of magnificent. As you can, the first thing that strikes me is the red in these lanterns here real quick, which brings in a hint of the blood moon / shadow spin aspect of the season. And these blue flames here, I don't think I have blue flames, or at least this light blue here. So yeah, I'm loving getting new colors for these. And yeah, you can see the two teeth in these railing pieces here, with the blue edging on top. That is great. And just gonna get a closer up version. Just get this closer up real quick. Remove Jordana as well. Yeah, you can see the sand blue in here and over here as well. Kind of bringing in a lighter color, but also keeping the spooky aspect of the place, which is done really nicely. We also have these dark blue pillars here. Lifting this up, you can actually see that there are more of these tan tile pieces as well. Well, tan plate / tiles. And there's one over here as well, which is connecting to the staircase that we saw earlier. And removing Lord Ra's over here as well. The place is pretty much the same, except instead of a small rock piece, we have this tree coming out here. And this, yeah, the dark blue roof with the tile with the Nexo power pieces, that looks awesome. And these triangular pieces to edge them off. Yeah, we have 1, 2 roofs, plus some spikes at each end. And gotta talk about this magenta edging along the front here. That is brilliantly done and adds a pop of colour into the build too. And that, real quick, is nothing, so it's just shadow. Although we do have a spot for the mallet of shattering, which I just broke. Yeah, that's not meant to happen. But it's a nice place to store this weapon, and you can hit the gong with it too. And yeah, that really works. I'll put a shot of it, hopefully. But yeah, yeah, I'm really loving this set. Just moving up a bit. Yeah, this is really nice as well. We see some more Nexo power pieces with triangular edging, and these spiked pieces at the edges are the same as the ones down here. But the most striking piece of the setter, in my opinion, is the blood moon up top here. Oh my word. Let's just get a close-up of that. Yeah, that is really nice. Well, there we go. Yeah, that really emphasizes the color of the piece here. Oh god. Yeah, you can see it's kind of an eclipse, not a crescent shape as well. Unfortunately, we do have this 2x2 round tile on it, but I mean, if we take that off, it doesn't look right with it not on there, so I understand why we have to have it there. But yeah, I love the craters they put on here, the shades of red that is used. Oh, that is just an amazing piece that I'm so glad was included, because they could have easily just skipped this. Hang on, need to see where it attaches. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's back up there in all of its glory. Yeah, the interior is just another layer of great. Just moving it up closer here. Yeah, there are 2 red cushions on the tables that are set up there, which one of them has another blue flame torch area here with a gold katana. And we also have this space here. That is, well, this poster here real quick. That looks amazing. We have 3 regular wolf masks here, and then another warrior up there being powered by the blood moon, perhaps. That's lovely. We also have these trans pink lanterns, not trans red, which is odd. But, oh well. In the center we have this sort of spear, which in the show literally has no significance whatsoever, so I'm not sure why it's included, but oh well. And on this side, I guess Wu and Raz have something in common, because yeah, they're both drinking tea. Although this poster is really nice as well. You can see the red energy from what looks like the Gong of Shattering onto a Wolf Mask warrior, which, just like the other one, is great. And a tooth poking out here, just like the other side, and another pink lantern. Say you're trying to steal this non-canon weapon. Yeah, place a ninja there, and just moving a tree branch on the outside, lifting that up, and yeah, Zane falls through. Yeah, just showing you from the outside, it's this branch here that you lift up, and yep, there it is again. And given the fact that this platform is raised up so high off the ground, the ninja fall. They don't just go into a room, they fall. So yeah, that's really nice. Let's move on to the minifigs, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts. Now the first two minifigs we're looking at are Climber Lloyd and Climber Kai. Now Kai we've already taken a look at on this channel, so we'll take a look at Climber Lloyd first. And he looks stunning. Now all the ninja come with this climber hook accessory for the March Wave, which kind of combines the old dragon hilt design with a hook to obviously hang on to the bar pieces that we saw earlier. The zip lines, I mean. And then speaking of bars, they have a decently long bar connection at the bottom. So we'll just take that off Lloyd, and every ninja in this set also gets a katana. So yeah, just take that out as well. So Lloyd actually combines 3 shades of green. We have bright green, which is predominantly shown, dark green, mainly on the arms and the armor piece, and lime green as an accent color. Which the lime green kinda blends into the bright green, but I don't mind that as much, really. So obviously we have straps across here and across the knees in dark green, which that looks nice. We have this somewhat reflective, yeah, there we go, somewhat reflective rope going across there, and that's the same on Kai as well, going the same way. We also have a source dragon-like detailing there, the dragon's rising symbol. And we also have a clothes hitch attached to some form of ropish thing in lime green. So yeah, and just taking some of the stuff off, we have the climber armor in dark green, by the way, is nice. I love the thing in dark green with all the gold trim. Sorry about the background noise, if you can hear it or not. This is just what happens on these reviews. Nothing professional, and it's not actually designed to be at this stage. But you can see it's got the ZX sword holster piece there, which you can hold 2 katanas in. So with that off, you can see that you can truly see the undershirt in lime green, which is really nice. And on the back, you also see, his face are the dragon power eyes, which this is the standard Dragon's Rising Lloyd face, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, especially since we don't see it in the show at all. We have the symbol for L across here, and more metallic gold for the rope. And also, you'll notice the slight detailing here. Let's see if, yep, that works. Yeah, the slight diamond design on the back there. And it's also present on the front as well in some places, so yeah, that's really nice. So that's Climber Lloyd, one of the 3 exclusive Climber Ninja to the set. Now the other Climber Ninja that I'm showing right now is Climber Kai. You can see that he pretty much uses colors that Lloyd does in terms of primary and secondary, but instead of green it's red. We have regular red for the majority of the torso, and the dark red for arms and armor piece. Let's just take the climber hook and katana off, because we already took a look at those with Climber Lloyd. And we also have, people call it bright orange, but I call it warm yellow because, I mean, look at it, it's yellow, for God's sake. It just looks orange on top of red. But yeah, this warm yellow belt and undershirt up here look right at home. We have some grey strapping and some dark red strapping as well. We have another clothes hitch with some gold rope and a source dragon detail as well, similar to the style of Lloyd actually. And we also have the same diamond design in dark red as well. And this armor piece still looks amazing in dark red as well. So, taking the hood and armor off, you can see that classic Kai smirk that he's famous for, and also the dragon power eyes on the back. Speaking of backs, this one is pretty much identical to Lloyd's as well. A little emblem of the letter K for Kai, so yeah. And some dark red detailing at the top. Now the next two minifigures we're going to look at are Climber Nia and Climber Zane, two other exclusive ninja in this set. So with Climber Nia, she gets the same accessories as Kai and Lloyd, and so does Zane, but her colour scheme definitely looks cool in this Climber outfit. We have the dark azure or light blue for her primary colour, with her armour and arms being gunmetal grey, and instead of using dark red as a third colour or a different shade of blue or grey, they've gone with warm yellow, like Kai. Now this is definitely an obscure colour choice, but I'm all for it. The yellow worked well in Seabound and it works great here. Now her rope design is slightly different, it goes across the other way, instead of the way Kai and Lloyd have it, but it still looks great with the same strap design, but instead in grey. So yeah, this suit looks great, and yeah, there we go. The diamond design is kind of in a silver-ish colour, which looks like a lighter shade of blue on here. But yeah, it's actually silver. Just getting a look at it myself. We also have the dragon design on the other side now, and taking the armor and hood off, which, yeah, this armor still looks great in the gunmetal grey colour. The Nia face is, once again, the same one that they've been using since last year, and there are her dragon power eyes. And there we go, you can see the diamond detailing as well, along with the metallic printing of the rope, and also the N for Nia. And finally, for the ninja side, we have Zane. Now Zane, I'd say, is the least impressive looking of the 4 ninja in this set, but that's nothing to say he's bad. The light grey looks good. Not as good as some of the other ninja, because the gold doesn't pop as much in comparison to the darker colour. This is a lighter colour, like gold. But the white on the hood still looks good. Contra goes nicely with the light grey. Sorry about the lawnmower. I have no control over that, for God's sake. Yeah. The light grey looks odd against the titanium head that he uses, but I mean, I'd say the light grey is definitely better than having the light blue there. Would have looked very off-putting. The rope is also going the same way as Nia, just like the positioning on the dragon symbol there as well. The belt in light blue and the undershirt in light blue is perfect for that colour to make an appearance. And the grey strapping as well looks nice too. And yeah, he does have that same diamond detailing, except because it's a grey on white, it's easy as to see. So, just taking the armor and hood off for him. Yeah, the power eyes are on the back as well, on his alternate face. There's his stern expression that we typically see for this head. You can see the letter Z for Zane through there, and some rope with a couple hooks around it as well. And more of that diamond detailing. So, the ninja this time around look awesome. It's a shame 3 of them are exclusive to this big of a set. But, yeah, well, it is what it is. Now for the villains in the set, we have Cinder and Jordana. Now, taking a look at Cinder, we've seen him twice on the channel already, and because we've seen him twice already, I don't feel the need to go in deep. But this is the weapon that he used in the E-Gold set, which is nice that makes a return. And the extremely cool gunmetal grey and translucent red blood sword. which is nice as well. So, 2 amazing weapons for Cinder. Love the sand blue fur coat, and I love the detailing with the dark blue, the light blue, the purple, and the grey. All go together really nicely. Now, Cinder's hair in the light grey kind of gives off a smoky feel as well. And I like his translucent black head, and there's his alternate face as well. And just like Cinder, we've already talked about Jordana, except she actually comes with the fur coat piece in this set, which is a plus. Her weapon is this sword with an extra hilt. Don't know why, but her weapon is nice. Now, I'm only going to talk about the head because the fur coat and the rest of the torso and leg designs are identical to Cinder, so I don't feel the need to go in deep. But in short, with the hair, this looks really nice. She's got the Gale Gossip style going on, which is nice. She still has that Imperium circuitry on her face as well, and a nice smirk as well. Switching to her alternate face, she looks like she's just come face to face with Sora, because she's quite pissed. And the final 2 minifigures we have are Lord Raz and Wolfmask Claw Warrior. Now, taking a look at Lord Raz here real quick, it's unfortunate that this extremely cool hammer design with the tooth on the end doesn't actually come in you don't see it in the show. But Lord Raz, he still looks really nice. Now, we've already covered him in the E-Gold set just like Cinder, but he's still a welcome appearance in this one too. With the purple armor, the light blue as well. He doesn't feature dark blue, which I find that nice, distinguishing him from the rest of the pack. Pack. Wolf. Ah well. But yeah, the black on him as well looks really nice. It's a shame there's no arm printing, but I assume he was wearing sleeves, unlike his nearly fully shirtless look in Season 2 Part 2 with the sets. And yeah, I love the metallic silver down here for the knees, and also the light blue on the toes for toe printing. The only thing that's letting this minifigure down is the fact that there's no white teeth here. The teeth are unprinted, which is a bummer. But also, something that I would have liked personally for the set is if we included the Lord Raz head with the red printing instead of pink, and he came with red hands as well, because we do get the Blood Moon in this set. So this is technically, and it is canon, but not for this scene real quick with the Blood Moon, so yeah. And we have the Wolfmask Claw Warrior. Now the Wolverine claws make a return as well, which these pieces are lovely to see again. I won't take them off because you can see the rest of the minifigure, and this dude literally comes in. I've covered him in every single set that I've had on this channel, so not going into detail, but nice purple. Love the wolf in Ninjaga in there. I love the toe printing with the leg design, the grey belt, and the Ouroboros wolf symbol on the back looks nice too. And we have the power-up eyes here and regular on the other side. This is one amazing Lego set. And honestly, this is if you love either the Climber Ninja or you want a base for Lord Raz, definitely pick this thing up. This is honestly an amazing build. Definitely blows you away, especially with the Blood Moon up there. That's an amazing piece. Honestly, I never thought I'd do this with a set, but the rating out of 10, it's got to be a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Despite the little nitpicks I have, they're not enough to drag this set down. I highly recommend this to anyone who's looking for a decent Ninjago set, and if you can afford it, then yeah. Which, speaking of which, the price. Unfortunately, because this thing is so sought after, it's a really good set, and yeah, because of that, it's so sought after, I couldn't go to the local warehouse and pick it up for $170. Instead, I had to go to Toy World and pay 220 New Zealand dollars this is. I know Americans would probably freak out if I didn't say that, but yeah, this is it's expensive at other places, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And this is definitely one that I'm very happy I picked up. And yeah, that'll pretty much be it. So leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. A lot of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you can, that would do a lot to help me and grow my channel. So without further ado, goodbye, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Ciao.